What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. My name is Charlie, and today we're going to get into HAU and Raichu, the alone form of Raichu, and check out what their sync grid is like. So let's go ahead and check out their stats. So right here you can see that their stats are kind of middle of the road, but they get boosted with their moveset plus their sync grid, which helps out a lot. So let's check out. Their health is okay. Not the greatest in the world. Attack, he's not a physical attacker, so don't worry about that. Defense is kind of low than where I'd like it to be. Special attack is okay. It's 26 in the game. So it's 323. Special defense is alright. I mean, nothing crazy there. And speed is at 248, but you do, like, again, this is all going to change when we get into their moveset and their sync grid. So let's go ahead and check out their moveset. We've got Thundershock, which has a very small chance of leaving the target paralyzed, and it doesn't do that much damage. X special attack, which sharply raises the user's special attack. Discharge, which has a moderate chance of leaving the target paralyzed, and that's a AoE attack, so you have a chance of paralyzing all your opponents, which is really nice. Again, like, there are some real redeeming qualities of why you would want Raichu on your team. Discharge being one of them. Really, really great. Feel the Alone Breeze drastically raises the user's speed and raises the user's evasiveness, so you'll be able to avoid attacks because you're just going to increase your evasiveness, especially if you get the MP refresh for Feel the Alone Breeze. Really good move. Really good move. Sync move is Endless Summer Gigavolt Havoc. It does 250 or 300 depending on how powered up you can get it to. No additional effects, which, you know, I kind of wish it did like a paralyze the opponent that it hits kind of a thing. That might have made it like too broken. And then it has, speaking of being too broken, it has First Aid 4 as a passive skill, which is really, really good. Because that's a node on Mew's sync grid. And when its health drops to when its health gets low, it restores like most of its health. It's a really, really good ability. And here it just has it as a passive skill, so you just get it for free just by having the unit. But speaking of just having the unit, let's go ahead and check out the sync grid. So this is a 1 out of 5 sync grid. Right here we've got Thundershock, Move Gauge Refresh 2, X Special Attack MP Refresh 3, Feel the Alone Breeze MP Refresh 3, and we powered up Discharge here. You pretty much get everything. We couldn't get that Special Defense plus 5, but you need to raise his defense more than his special defense, which we did up here. I think there was another spot for defense. Yeah, right here. Well, that's one of the nodes that you get. We did not power up Thundershock just because that's not going to be the move that we're going to attack with. You want to use Discharge. Like, that's the move you're going to use. But yeah, you really want to use your MP refreshes here. So you can get to your sync move. And if you want to do damage with Raichu, doing it with the sync move would definitely work. I mean, there's really not much else you can do. Raising his speed, I mean, the guy's got 1,000,000 speed nodes. You really want to increase his speed, which also helps in later sync grids. So if you have more than one copy, we'll go ahead and get into the 2 out of 5 sync grids for Raichu. And here we have, in the upper left-hand corner, Inertia, which the higher the user's speed, the more it powers up sync moves. There you go. Again, that works out really well, especially if you do like a sync bomb build. Unfortunately, you can't power up the sync move unless you have 3 out of 5. So that's a bit of a bummer, but that's with most of the units. Let's see here. Of course, we got the X special attack, MP refresh. We did special attack +5, just because we're powering up, or trying to power up the sync move as much as we can with this. Let's see here. Were there any other? No, yeah. We also got Speedy Entry, which raises the user's speed when the Pokemon enters battle. We got that Speed +5 node, which also got us to Agile Entry, which sharply raises the user's evasiveness when the Pokemon enters a battle. Yeah, so you're essentially just increasing the speed and evasiveness, and then when you use Alone Breeze, you're just compounding that. So you're just constantly raising your speed, raising your evasiveness, making it really hard to hit you, and you'll be able to hit super fast. You'll do more damage with either Discharge or getting closer and closer to your sync move by just spamming like Thundershock. Let's see here. And of course we got the Field Alone Breeze MP refresh, because this particular sync grid is designed to be a mini sync bomb, kind of. We're not powering up the actual sync move itself with the nodes for the sync move power-ups, but you are powering up the sync move with inertia. So the more your speed raise, the more it powers up sync moves. Speedy Entry, which your speed gets increased. Grabbing speed nodes if you can. We can only grab one right there. We could grab... I mean, we could take away that special attack +5, and it gives us 3, so we could do another speed +5. But it's +5 or +5. I mean, you're powering up the sync move either way with that. But having the speed +5 increases your speed, so maybe that would help out more with being able to do more damage by doing more moves quickly by just spamming. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one. This is the Thundershock build. You can use the Thundershock build to get to your sync move quicker, because it's a 2-gauge move instead of the 3-gauge move that discharges. And you get Thundershock, Move Gauge Refresh 2. There's 2 of them there that you can get. So you can just constantly spam this powered up Thundershock. And it does have a small chance of paralyzing the enemy, but it's just a single opponent as opposed to the entire team, like what Discharge is. Of course, the special attack MP refresh, and the Feel the Alone Breeze MP refresh. We got the special attack, special defense, a couple of speed nodes, and another special attack node. Moving on to the next one, this is going to be a Discharge build. Again, we're doing inertia to power up our sync moves. We don't have to do that if we don't want to, because we can change that. And we can do, since we have Discharge going already, we grab the special attack nodes that we can. But you could do, grab up speed nodes, grab up that special defense node. We could take those away again. Grab up more special defense, so we're really powering up our defense here, and Discharge is powered up as much as it can be. We could take those away. We could do 2, 4, right there. So that would be +15, or actually that's +10 speed and then +10 special defense. Let's see here. Down here, we could actually get the HP +10s right there. And with the extra 4, you'd probably grab either a speed, grab that one, or we could grab special defense and speed. So you can really play around with it, or we could take away all those and do Speedy Entry and just increase our speed when we enter the battle. So that way we can just keep doing Discharge as much as we can. We don't have the Discharge Move Gauge refresh for this one, but that's for 3 out of 5. But you can still power up Discharge and do some damage with it. Remember, you're attacking all the opponents, and you have a moderate chance of paralyzing them all. It's kind of good. It's kind of good. Alright, for this one, this is just like a straight up, like, this is a 3 out of 5, by the way. A straight up, like, Thunder Shock, speedy entry, agile entry. So what we're doing here is we're trying to get to the sync move as quickly as possible. We're just seeing how much we can do with Thundershock ramming speed. The more the user's speed has been raised, the more it powers up moves. Do you think raising the user's speed is something that Raichu really wants to do? Yes, absolutely. Make sure you power up his speed, because that will in turn power up moves, depending on the nodes that you get for his sync grid. So yeah, really interesting sort of build here. We can also do this one, which is a 3 out of 5 Thundershock build out. Again, ramming speed, Thundershock ramming speed. We grabbed all the Thundershock nodes, power up nodes, and refreshes. We grabbed a special attack, X special attack, MP refresh, and that special attack. So this is just a pure like Thundershock build. Just keep doing Thundershock, spam Thundershock till you get to your sync move. Do the sync move, and then continue doing Thundershock. This one's a discharge build, and why is it different? Why aren't we grabbing all the discharge power-ups? Well, that's because we grabbed the special attack plus 20 up here, which is more than that little plus 8 that we would get by getting those two. We get the discharge move gauge refresh 3, which restores your, or refreshes your move gauge by 1 when a move is successful. Has a good chance of doing that. So you can, you know, sort of spam discharge, but you're powering up discharge, which is really nice. Really nice. Alright, move on to the next one. This one is grabbing all the discharge nodes. The discharge MP refresh, or not MP refresh, move gauge refresh. The Feel the Yellow and Breeze MP refresh, and some special attack nodes. Just to, you know, if you didn't want to do this one, you could do this one. You know, it is what it is. This one is the Sync Bomb build, and what we're doing here, we have Inertia to power up sync moves when you increase the speed. Feel the Yellow and Breeze MP refresh. Both of the Endless Summer Gigavolt Havoc power-ups. We grabbed the speed nodes over here, and we grabbed Speedy Entry, and we grabbed the X Special Attack MP Refresh, so that way we're increasing our special attack, which is what Raichu's sync move is. It's special attack. So this is totally focused to spam X Special Attack, then spam Feel the Yellow and Breeze, get your evasiveness up as well as your speed, and then spam X Special Attack, and then you're just go to the sync move. You can either spam Discharge or Thundershock and get the rest of the way to the sync move and then do the sync move. Like, it's really strong build for Raichu. But, you know, it's a pretty diverse... it's diverse in that you can set up the sync grid in many different ways to do one main purpose, which is to power up sync move or power up speed and be able to power up moves with your speed. But yeah, guys, those are some good sync grids that I recommend for HAU and Raichu. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you have different sort of sync grids that you build out, let me know. And I'd love to know what you guys do. Definitely hit the like button if you have not subscribed already so you never miss out on any of my daily Pokemon Masters content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.